All right, it's time for our Take Pause segment this morning. Are you thinking about getting a dog for the holidays? How do you know the dog you're picking is the right dog for you and your family? So many questions surrounding that, right? And how about what to do once you get one at home? This morning we have some good advice for you from Jeff Adler, the owner of Off-Leash Training, Canine Training in Cincinnati. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
We love when you're here because you
Thank
always give us good advice. I'm good. Let's talk about this because a lot of folks are thinking a pet for the holidays, a good gift.
Yes.
How do you know what's right for you or your family?
Well, this is the time of year where a lot of people want to get dogs for their family members. But you can't shop for a dog like you do a Christmas present. You really have to get a dog for your own lifestyle or for your family's lifestyle, and there's a lot of things to take into consideration. You know, are you active? You know, how big is your house? You know, do you have kids? Are they smaller? Are they larger? Do you have allergies? There are different kinds of breeds out there that are very specific for your lifestyle. You know, if you're very active and you're outside all the time, you know, maybe you don't want a Saint Bernard or a Mastiff. You know, if you live in an apartment, you know, maybe you want a smaller dog like, you know, a Havanese. We talked about that. Or a golden doodle or something, you know, of that nature. If you have allergies, golden doodles, poodles are great. So there's a very slew array of factors in getting a dog.
So do your research. Don't go just for the one that, you know, catches your eye right off the top, right?
Yeah, and you can call us or email, and we'll be happy to give you an evaluation, like tell us what your lifestyle is, and then we can, you know, guide you towards, you know, the right dog.
So say you have the right dog that you want at home, or you're thinking of who you want to get or what you want to pick up. And how do you prepare your home and your family for that, for when they do come?
So once you figure out what dog you want or that you're going to get a dog, it's kind of like setting it up like children. So the first thing is you want to get a crate that's appropriate for your dog size. Leave the door open when they come to your house. It's good to let them go in and out when they want. Put baby gates up, you know, or cord off certain areas of your house for now to, you know, limit where your dog goes. And you definitely want to make sure that you pick up things on the floor that you normally keep on the floor, like kids' toys, shoes.
They put everything in their mouth.
Exactly, and harsh chemicals. Some people leave that laundry detergent sitting on the floor. Get that stuff up and out of the way so that the dog doesn't, you know, have access to those things. And really more importantly too is when the dog comes home, make sure that if you have a lot of family members that they're greeting the dog one at a time and not hovering over the dog.
Yeah, it can be for sure.
Yeah.
That is such good advice. I wish I had heard that before I got my puppy, because you learn the hard way if you don't know up front.
Absolutely.
So you don't want to have any issues. Definitely pick up things off the floor. That's a good one.
Definitely.
Hey, what about training your pup? Like, when do you start that?
So when you bring the dog home, you want to start off right away with a routine, but not necessarily full training. We always tell people, make sure the dog is home for at least a couple of weeks before you get into a training program so that you get to monitor their behavior and kind of, so that way we know what is, you know, we need work on. But what you want to do when you get the dog home is start a potty training routine immediately. Let them know where the exit points are, where they're going to go potty, get them crate trained. Again, introduce them to the family. And dogs can be stressed when they first come into a new environment. So really you want to be patient with the dog. You know, let them get used to you and the environment. And then at that point, after a week or two, then, you know, you give us a call and we'll come and help you train your dog.
Such good advice for a lot of folks who are considering this right now. For really quickly, let folks know where you're located or how they can reach you so they can, if they have any questions, they can.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're in Delhi and Loveland. So we have 2 locations. CincinnatiDogTrainers.com is our website. And we get calls all the time. And we do free consultations, free evaluations. If you want to know how to pick a dog, you know, call. I'll be back in December and I'll talk about, once you have the dog, more training routines.
There you go. I like that because especially as it gets colder out, they get a little stir crazy.
Yep.
Appreciate you coming in. We're going to have so much more about what you need to know when you're heading out the door today. We're seeing wintry mix right now and also some issues on the roadways. We'll check in with Robert and Frank next.